The Chicago Bulls are 3-0. Can you believe it? You better believe it because it is reality. We have conquered our Eastern schedule for the first 3 games, beating Detroit, Atlanta, and Orlando. We go play our first game in the Western Conference, and it's against some familiar faces. My God.
Cognac. Gang.
Man, I'm too lit, man. We 3-0. What else can I say? Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I am Cognac Boy CDubb, holding it down on another daily episode. Psych, this the op episode with Shy Boys Podcast. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you punch that subscribe button. Well, let's get to it. The Chicago Bulls, bro, have conquered the first 3 games in the Eastern Conference, man. Detroit, Orlando, Atlanta. Get them up out of here. Now it's time to see what the West is about, bro. We finna go test our new style of play against a Western Conference team. And that Western Conference team is the Sacramento Kings, bro. But who are the top 3 ops from the Sacramento Kings? You might know a couple of them. Let's start with number 1. Domantas Sabonis. Yeah. I call this right here Joker Light. That means he a jester. He coming to the season average in 11 points, which is crazy to me. That's crazy to me. He missed the game, too. He missed 1 game. And 13 rebounds, he leads the team. This is one smart, AG player underneath the basket. He can shoot it a little bit, too. This is going to be a tough matchup for Nick Vooch. Once again, we come into that situation where an established player hasn't got his footing yet in the season, and we don't want him to get his footing against us. So Nick Vooch and Jalen Smith, who had an awful game against the Atlanta Hawks. You got to be on your P's and Q's, bro. We got to box out. We got to be aggressive on the offensive end. We got to do what we got to do to keep this guy in a little semi-funk. 11 points is crazy for Domantas. But it is other stars on this team. And Nick Vooch can be looking at Domantas like, I know what you feeling, bro. I know what's going on with you, Domantas, bro. But it ain't our problem no more. We 3-0, baby. Let's go to the second op out of 3. And y'all gonna recognize him. Cornrow Kobe. DeMar DeRozan. The king of the 4th, bro. Man. Don't y'all miss DeMar, bro? No, we don't. Not really. But, man, DeMar, bro. DeMar is actually playing a pretty good floor game this season. He's played 3 games this season, 19 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he only averaged 1 turnover, bro. DeMar then turned into San Antonio DeMar in Sacramento. Now, come on, let's be real. DeMar might come in here and might want to prove a point to us. He see our record, bro. Don't tell me, Chicago Bulls, that y'all going to new heights without me. So I'm looking at Montes Buzelis, Patrick Williams, Ayo Dosunmu, them all his kids, as he used to call them when he was here playing with the Chicago Bulls. Ain't none of that. We finna put Pops in a home tomorrow. We ain't going for that, bro. Don't be falling for no up fakes. You know, he gonna up fake the shit out of y'all. Y'all seen that millions of times in practice and in games. I better not see nobody falling for no up fake. You bet not. I think Demar is playing the 3. So it's going to be Isaac Okoro, Ayo Dosunmu, Patrick Williams, Montes Buzelis, maybe a little bit, Kevin Herter. We got to be ready, bro, because we know what this man can do. That's cornrow Kobe. I called like 300 of his games. I know what he's capable of. The Chicago Bulls know what he's capable of. Billy Donovan know what he's capable of. Capable of. Don't let DeMar DeRozan come in here and drop 30, 40 points on us, bro. That's going to be hard for me to take. If he start killing, I don't want to have to go to another goofy. Because that's his. He made that, bro. Let's be ready for the determination of DeMar DeRozan in this first matchup. They coming to Chicago, too. And I'm going to be glad to see him again, bro. This 19 points per game thing, though, is kind of wild. He turned back to San Antonio, DeMar DeRozan. That's kind of wild, bro. It's kind of wild when you look at his stats and shit. He must be sitting back for somebody. He letting somebody else take the reign. And we're going to go to our last op. This is why he only scoring 19 points a game. Top op, Zach LaVine. Oh, man. Zach is back, bro. He averaging 31. Nothing else, though. He averaging 3 rebounds and no assists. It's 0.7. I'll give him 1. 3 rebounds and 1 assist. He ain't doing nothing but scoring. 2 turnovers a game. Y'all know Zach LaVine, bro. I ain't got to tell y'all about Zachary. Is he going to be motivated to show the Chicago Bulls that y'all ain't going to win without me? I wasn't the problem. Zach LaVine was the OG for a lot of our players right now. Ayo Dosunmu, Patrick Williams, Kobe White. Kobe White ain't going to be playing, of course. Bro, this is going to be fun to watch, bro. Zach LaVine, I think this is his highest average ever as a player. I think it's going to come down to DeMar's going to come up and Domantas Sabonis is going to come up. But right now, he is on target. What is Zach LaVine shooting from the field? Shoot 35% from 3. I'll give him 36. And 53% from the field. DeMar is actually shooting a better 3-point percentage than Zach LaVine. We know how they play. We used to play that way. They are the Sacramento Bulls. Everybody be corner boys, either Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan, isolation, 1-on-1, or pick and roll. So Isaac Okoro, same people. Isaac Okoro, Kevin Herter, maybe even Daniel Terry get out there. Julian Phillips get out there. Patrick Williams. Do not let Zach get off. Or DeMar. I think one of them will hit 30. My bet is DeMar DeRozan. But Zach LaVine, that's just pressure the dog shit out of him. You know what he do when he get pressure? He turn the ball over. He ain't changed over a year. Let's get after these guys, bro. Don't let them come to Chicago and get some self-gratification. We don't give away that free in Chicago. We 3-0. This is a different team. This is a new generation of the Chicago Bulls. And now it's time to put the past in the past. And don't let Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan interrupt what we trying to do, bro. You know, all in all, it'll be just one loss, but I think it's a deeper meaning. We have to beat the Kings to show them that we are moving in a different direction than the Sacramento Kings are. Now that's the top three ops, bro. Domantas Sabonis, DeMar DeRozan, King of the Fourth, Cornrow Kobe, and super clean Zach LaVine. Man, it's going to be a fun night. But we also have to mention the others. We got to mention the others, bro. Got to mention the others, bro. They just acquired Russell Westbrook, bro. He a terror. Don't let him go off. He lost a couple steps, but he ain't lost that competitive nature at all. Let's not get him started. And he coming off the bench, too. He hasn't started a game. Let's not let Russell Westbrook enter the fray. And two more guys. And Malik Monk. I really like this guy. Don't let him get off too much. He is a really solid player. Third in scoring on his team. They got 5 players in double figures that they average double-figure points. The other guy is Dennis Schroeder, future Hall of Famer. He is a master point guard, an aggressive defender, can pass it. He has taught himself how to shoot threes. We got to be ready, man. This is our first game in the West. I think the Chicago Bulls got it down pat. Let's go. I hope we win by 10, bro. Let's send them home, bro. I hope this is a blowout. This needs to be a blowout by the Bulls. Let's put the past in the past. Cornrow Kobe. Zach LaVine. We coming for you, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like button, bro. Y'all agree with the top 3 ops? Domantas Sabonis, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine. Y'all let me know in the comments. Make sure y'all hit that live call. It's going to be busting. Peace out.
Cognac. Gang.